It's Wednesday, April 6, 2022. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Xingyi. We have the 12 animals that we've been working on. We've got some new moves this week that we're going to focus on today. And I spent, I spent quite a bit of time yesterday talking about how we develop, keyword, how we develop our skills. Because it's not simply a matter of knowing this or knowing that. You can know it and still not be able to do it. Alright? So the progress that we make as we learn, that development process, is what gives us the skills. It's not a, I've said this multiple times, there's no magic button. I'm going to talk about that a little bit as we get warmed up. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head, shoulders down and relaxed. Hands circle the front. Back around to both sides. Up along the center line. And reach out. Whole body stretch. Out over the legs, bend the knees. And one more. Stretch up. Elbows drop down. Wrists, fingertips, hands return to your sides. Alright. We're going to do some more. We're going to do leg stretches. Excuse me, I'm going to get some coffee. Leg stretches and a couple other things. I want to take just a half a second here. A little bit. Hey, there we go. Alright. Hold your hand out. I know part of my face isn't there. I want you to see my hand. Hold your hand out. Just hold your hand out. Close the fist, starting with the little finger. We're in Xingyi class, right? Let's do it again. One more time. Start with the little finger. Alright. That same idea that you're going to take the little finger, you've got your hand open, and you're going to take your little finger and close it, and the other fingers aren't going anywhere. Imagine that's your hip. Oh, imagine that's your knee. Elbow, shoulder. Spine's a little bit tougher. So are all the toes. You wiggle your toes. At the beginning, wiggle your toes. And wiggle your toes. Wiggle fingers. Right? Where am I going with this? Each movement that we do, each time we do something, we want to develop the skill to be precise, to know exactly what we're doing, exactly how we're doing it, and to be able to replicate that at will. You don't get that without knowing the details, knowing what do I need to do to move my little finger and not move my other fingers? What do I need to do to hold the lower vertebra in my spine and not allow it to become misaligned. Oh, that's a whole other thing. This type of skill, this is what that advanced door over here. Here we are. Knowing your own body, knowing what you have, knowing what you don't have. It matters. Matters as much to know what you have as to know what you don't have. Knowing that, it's not by accident. I'm going to describe real quickly, I just showed you real quickly the idea, and I'm going to describe real quickly how we do this. Knowing your own body makes all the difference in how you move and what you're able to do within a movement. If you don't know what you're doing, how are you going to do it? How are you going to direct what that movement is if you don't know what you're doing? And I mean this literally. On a physical level, I said I was going to emphasize physical level this week. Here we are. All right. On a physical level, if you do not understand your body, these muscles, these muscle groups, this is what they do. This joint, my knee joint, does not do the same as what my ankle joint does. They don't. They don't work the same. Neither is my elbow the same. Knowing that, I can use all of them. If I don't know, if I don't pay attention to all of those fine anatomical details, so that I know how to work the muscles, how can I use them? What's it take to do this? I shrug my shoulders. What literally, what does it take to do that? Which muscles have to do what? Which muscles have to not do what? Right? Because I only took my shoulders, I didn't take my arms. Leg stretches. Right leg front, left leg back. I'm going to talk about this again in a minute. Open the hip, open the legs, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Sing. Other side. Shift back. Excuse me. Set your feet. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Sink. And come on up. Alright. I'm going to skip the open stretch that we were working on. And we're going to continue on with Xingyi as we practice this idea of finding all of the little pieces. This time, and I call this out repeatedly in our practice. So I was checking on something over here, and I was going to get my coffee, and I decided not to. I'm getting in a minute. With Xingyi, this idea of isolating a particular muscle group, being able to find and then being able to use which muscles that do what for which body part. We want to pay attention today as to the feet, toes, all the little bones and muscles in the feet. Okay, because the feet are not a solid thing, right? They're not. Bunch of little bones and muscles, similar to the hands. Lots of little bones. This little bone here, little bone here, little bone here. More bones, more little bones up in here, right? Same idea in the feet, with the idea of opening the feet and gripping just a little bit to pull the arch up. The reason that, and this is my explanation from earlier that I was saying I was going to give. Each time we find a particular muscle group or a particular muscle, we enable the use of that group or that muscle. How do we find it? I have Gray's Anatomy sitting over there on the shelf. And when I was first learning, I would pick a particular muscle group. Looking at the book, I'm going to look at the book. What am I having trouble with? What hurts the most? Let me find out what that is. Go look at the book. Let me see what someone who has actively studied medicine, medical anatomy, the real stuff, not imaginary, not let me draw a nice picture. Real stuff. What's really here? What's really in here? What's this? What does this look like from the inside? What do these muscles look like? They're kind of stringy. They are. Knowing that, seeing it in my mind, I can visualize what that part of my body looks like. I can start to see it and start to see, oh, my skeleton. What does the skeleton look like? Well, right here in the hand, in the foot, bunch of little bones. They all strung together. Oh, details. What does that really look like? Not, again, not picture book, not imaginary. What does it really look like? In human anatomy, what does your foot look like? See that image in your mind. It's a pretty fantastic image. The way that the body moves together, the way that things work together, it's pretty amazing. That image, that's where we start. Right foot back, left foot front. Ready? 45 seconds. Pay attention to your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Sink. Left foot back, right foot front. Still paying attention to the feet. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and sink, and come on up. And I'm going to mention this because it was there. About 30 in that last set, 30, 31. You should have heard a slight change in my voice. I heard it. And you will have seen just a little bit of adjustment in my posture. This, I'm mentioning it because it's what you need to do. That's how we practice. Practice, right? I'm here. I felt something. Let me pay attention to it. Oh, my alignment's off just this little bit. Let me make the adjustment. Ah, all right, that's better. That's exactly the kind of thing that we have to do in practice if we're ever going to improve. That paying attention to what I'm doing, where's my body in space, where's my posture, how's my breath working, what's all of it. Anything out of place? Think about it this way. This room, right, has certain things in certain places today. If you go back about a year, it's a little bit different. Different things in different places. Each time you look at this video and you see the same thing behind me, you don't see the change. You don't see that it's a different setting. Setting's the same. What's she doing? She's doing something different. All the little pieces that you see as being the same are the things that you know, the things that as you're going through that sense of, am I correct? Am I in the right position? Am I placed well? As you've opened your mind to look at that, do you see anything that's out of place? Maybe not. Maybe everything looks good. There's nothing else to notice. Exactly. It's not there now, is it? That, I noticed something. I brought the chair out so that you could notice something. I put the chair back. It's not there anymore. You noticed it. Right? That's what we want to do during practice. Seriously. All right. As we are moving along, and I'm going to say this one more time, just because. Foundation is the key to everything we do. If you don't have a foundation, you can't build anything. And that building process, that developmental process that we go through, we want that. That's why we're here. That's why we practice. All right. We take it easy. And again, the beating up on the fundamentals. I'm getting ready to move things along. As we do that, or as I do that, that foundation work really matters. Without it, none of the rest of it happens. All right? So pay attention to your, if you're, let me say it this way. If you're going to practice something, you've got 30 minutes and you're going to practice. Spend 15 minutes on your fundamentals. Take the other 15 and put it towards whatever else you're going to practice. If you've got an hour to practice, put 20 minutes toward those fundamentals. And then do whatever else you're going to do. And the fundamentals that you practice should be the fundamentals for the art that you're going to practice. So if you're going to practice Tai Chi, practice Tai Chi fundamentals. If you're going to practice Bagua, practice Bagua fundamentals. If you're going to practice Xingyi, practice Xingyi fundamentals. Don't practice Tai Chi stuff and then go try and practice Xingyi. It doesn't work. The foundations and the principles that underlie those two arts are not the same. Tai Chi should not look like Xingyi, and Xingyi should absolutely not look like Tai Chi. And Bagua shouldn't look like either one. Cousins maybe, but, alright? Foundations, they matter. Feet together, stand straight. Find your center. Check your body alignment. Is everything in the right place? Is it where it should be? Where should it be? Pull up through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Salute. Relax the breath. Open the back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Relax through the body. One more time, ready? Breathe in. Breathe out, open. Step in. Step through. Turn around, punch up, and down, step up, step back, punch down, step up, Bong Chuan, again, Bong Chuan, again, Bong Chuan, close, little jump, step up, tiger, step through, Thai bird, Thai bird, horse. Step through, alligator playing in the water. Jump. Stay there. Relax for a minute. As we turn, get ready to turn, right? As we turn, don't lean. Jump. Step up. Don't lean. Turn, punch down. We're going to work on that just a little bit right now with this idea that as we transfer the weight through, we need to maintain balance on the right. Here. Right here. I need this to be solid so that I can step up and punch down. If my weight transfer is not solid, if I don't end up in a good position, when I bring my left leg through, it's going to be awkward. It's not going to, this straight in won't happen. All right, pay attention. We're going to go slow. Pay attention, and I'm going to do this two ways. I'm going to start facing away from you, and then I'm going to face toward. Remember, this is from Zhuan Chuan, drill. On the right, up. Down along the center line, left hand comes up, right hand goes down along the right leg. Turn the leg as you come up. Right here. This has to be solid. All right, relax, relax, relax. All right, that turn and come up to go down. All right, downward punch. That strength through the leg and through the hip as you turn. Up on the right, down. Turn the right leg over as you come through, right here, right here. That heel has to be solid so you can release the other leg to punch and step down. All right, I'm going to go the other way. Start here, down, turn, all right, do this with me, and as we move through, suspend before you step. The same idea that I've got back here, this idea that as I move to this leg, and I'm taking a narrow stance here, I'm not trying to be low, I'm really not, okay? As I move to my right leg, set the heel. We're paying attention to the foot just a little bit. Pay attention more to the foot. Set the heel. Hold the floor. Hold whatever you're on. Carpet's easy to hold. Grab the carpet, right? Hold it as you transfer the weight so that your hip is now over this heel. Then it's a matter of bringing this leg through and down. Okay? That separation is much faster. We don't pause in form. We're pausing today. We want to pay attention to the small muscles that have to work in order to do this movement, and we want to pay attention to them in correct alignment, correct body position. All right? So if I'll show you. Here. I can do that. You may be able to as well, I'm not sure. This is a little difficult, a little bit more difficult. You saw the difference in the two moves, right? One I came through, and I actually did a double step. The other one I came through and I stopped and suspended and stayed there. That skill. Where am I in space and what am I doing? Advanced. This is the advanced, right? The basic skill. Where are my feet? Where are my hands? How do I kind of, sort of? Right? What's the idea behind this? Right? So I'm going to step up with my left. I'm going to step up with my right. Right fist goes up. Right fist goes down. Turn around. Step through. Relatively simple. Moving more quickly, you need to know where you are in space. It's not a matter of cutting short. Let me show you this. I'm going to do it on this side. I'm going to go up on the right. This is correct. very fast. It's correct. This is not. Wait a minute. Correct, faster. Now, that faster, first time, second time. First time slower, second time faster. Both times, I endeavored to be correct, and I'm pretty sure I was. I can go back and double check, but I'm pretty sure I was. This, not correct. That whole segment in the middle there got mushed. I was in a hurry to get to the next move. I know I'm here, and I know I got to get to here, right? Everything in the middle just went, pardon my expression, but it's one of those mornings. All right, this complete movement here comes down, turn, up, and through. This entire movement can be done more slowly, more quickly. You don't get to leave pieces out. This is why I keep stressing, particularly in classes where we're paying attention to physical movement, which is today, this need to study your own anatomy. You have to know how to do this. And it's not me showing you this move. Okay? That's not what I mean when I'm talking about you have to know how to do this. Me showing you the move, yeah, okay, I want to learn that move. How do I learn that move? Well, you follow along. How do I develop my skill in that move? You have to learn how to do it. How do you learn how to do it? Which body parts do you need to move? Which body parts do you need to use? Which body parts do you need to allow to rest while you're in the middle of whatever that movement is? If you don't know your body parts, you can't pick and choose. That level of skill can come from lifetime training. Been doing this forever. I know where all my body parts are. They've hurt from time to time, and I know how to find them. From analysis, some of what we're doing right here. From that study of, for me, it was the pictures, the detailed, scientific, medical pictures of what my body actually looks like. What do these muscles do? What can I do with them? How do I feed them? Carbohydrates. Right? All of that combines with all of the other things that we're doing in the internal arts specifically. Okay? So, we got physical movement, and we've been working on the advanced level this morning. We're going to do a little bit more. Physical movement. What do I need to pay attention to? Which body parts do I need to use in each of these moves? Think about that generally. I'm going to go through slowly. Not too fast, not too slow, right? Right now, whole thing. Which body parts do I need to use? And then we're going to work on just a little bit this last segment. On the 45, feet together, stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head, shoulders down and relaxed. Open the arms. Smile. Which body parts do I need to use? Salute. Just generally, just don't try and think about this one or that one. Just think generally, what do I feel moving and how does that seem to work? Just have that idea in the back of your mind and breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, breathe in. Ready? And open. Step in, Bong Chuan. Step through, Pao Chuan. Turn around. And down. Punch down. Step back. Right side and Bong Chuan. Bong Chuan. Bong Chuan. And turn in. Little jump. Tiger. Step out. Step up. Thai bird. Step back. Thai bird. Step up. Step out horse. Step up. Step out horse. Step up. Alligator playing in the water. Punch down and jump. Step up, right side, and turn. Punch down. Relax. Each time we go through a series, whatever it is, this one, another one, we begin to develop that intrinsic sense of what we're doing. It's more than muscle memory, and it's not the same as having that clear idea of exactly what I'm doing in mind. It's more that sense of this comes next, right? Where am I? And what am I doing? And what, in this form, what comes next? How do I develop that? What comes next? That sense. Because this is not a conscious mind, I can think about it, now I can do it. It's not a, again, muscle memory, it's not a physiological thing that we can replicate. It's that, yeah, that's what it was, right. That sense. Having practiced over and over and over and over again. Getting to that place where you're, what's next? And having that, I don't have to think about it, I know. I can feel it. Because I've done this series repeatedly. Think about that idea. We're going to practice the first part. We're going to practice everything again. Pay attention to this idea, especially through the first part. And then we're going to work on just this last bit that I've introduced this week. Pay attention to this sense of knowing what comes next without having to think about it. Feet together, stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. And I'm not going to call the movements. I'm just going to call the breath. All right? Just for the first part. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Salute. Breathe out. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Turn. Step back. Punch down. Bong chuan. Bong chuan. Bong chuan. And set. It's tiger. Step back. Tiger. Alligator playing in the water. Step up. Turn. Punch down. Stay there. Relax. Relax. Just this last part from the turn. Right? Just before we step up. Right foot back, left foot front. Xingyi step. Right hand's up by the ear. Left hand pressed down in front of the knee. Ready, and right hand circle. Up. Down. Turn around. Step through. One more time. Little jump. Up. Down. Turn around. And step through. We're going to come up in the next move. We want to be down for this one. This one goes down. Next one comes up. All right? Yes. One, turn the waist. Down, up, and down again. All right, this, as, a little bit. I'm here. 1, 2, 3. I'm up. Right? On the right leg. This all has to come up. Little jump. Sweep down. And in. We're going to work on this next week. No, we're not working on that today. Previews. Part of the reason that I'm spending all this time on paying attention to where you are in space and how where's your balance and what are you doing. It ain't going to happen if you don't have your balance. It's also not going to happen if you don't know where you are in space and how your body moves, what the extent of that movement is today. We're going to work on increasing it, but what is it today? How can you bring your strength to bear through the movement, not at, through the movement, keeping the body in good alignment so that you have your breath, you have all of the things that you need to carry with you. The stronger your legs are, the lower you can go. The stronger your abs are, the lower you can go. Right? Those are the two keys to open hip. Okay? Hip has to be open, the leg has to be strong enough, and the abs and the upper back have to be strong enough. This all has to get supported up here. Pull in. So that the legs work under you. Not function to be a support for your upper body. Upper body needs to support itself. You know? Cousin Mikey. Because you need to support yourself, all right? This idea that we hold the upper body, we use the lower body, we have these muscle groups that work together to give us the ability to do these movements with strength, with clarity, and with agility. It's not stiff, it's not hard, it's not rigid. Supple and resilient is the key. Not how stiff can I be? How strong can I be? That idea. Take that together with this idea of what we're doing in the physical move and work on just this last part. Alright? So we have come back through and we're here. Alright? Let's walk through it with me. So step up, little jump. Right hand keeps going. Left hand comes under. Right hand up. Left hand up. Turn the heel. And step through. One more time, real slow. Little jump. Left hand circles in, right hand comes up, right foot up, sink, turn the leg, step through. A little bit faster. A little bit. Just a little bit. Right side. Jump. Up. Down. Turn. Step through. Keep the body straight. Turn through the waist. Open the hip. It really is this open. Open the hip. This pushes out, this pushes in. The hip has to be open enough that you can drop between the legs. Pull this up. The hui in at the base of the torso. Pull it up. Connect with the bai hui at the top. Pull it up. Step up on the left. Palm. Check your position. Relax the breath. Little jump. Step up and down. Turn around. Step through. One more time. Jump. Up. Down. Step through. Don't leave anything out. Don't go so fast that you skip over something that needs to be there. As you develop the flexibility, as you develop that resilient strength, as you develop the ability to move your waist, right? That carries the movement. That development. Today, right? Today I'm here. Next week, week after, it might take me a month to get down here. Right? And it might take me a couple more months to settle in here. That's how we practice. That's how we develop that skill. Develop that skill. Develop. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more each time. A little bit more insight. A little bit more understanding. A little bit more of that. What am I really doing here? Physical movement? What am I really doing here? What's that physical movement look like? Literally, what's that physical movement look like? What are the internal things that I should be paying attention to? My breath, my chi, energy, strength, all of those things combine with what I'm doing in the physical movement. They're not separate. We practice separately. I got beat up on this a little bit. We practice them separately. We take things apart so that we can see them, so that we can work with them. Right? I did not learn how to move all of my body parts all together, all at once, all at the same time in one day. I didn't. I didn't. I picked one. And this is, again, I'm going back to my dance training. This is from Miss Tanya. She talked about you will learn to love your pain, right? Little bitty lady, in her 60s when she was teaching this class, could stand in the middle of the floor, right here, take off, go straight up, and come straight back down, and not miss a beat. I could never do that. I could do other things, but I could not do that. Her teaching, this idea you'll learn to love your pain. Each time we practiced, I'm going to take my arms up here. Dancer second. Okay? Hold your arms there. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hold your arms there. Elbows turned up slightly. Shoulders down. Hands are open and extended. This should feel like you're stretching out to both sides. And holding the middle. Okay? Yep, stay there. Yeah, no, you stay in there. What hurts? Where do you feel it? You probably don't feel it in your pinky finger. You might, but you don't. It's more likely going to be somewhere in the shoulder. All right, put your arms down. Relax. What hurt? What didn't? What did you need to do to hold your arms there? What did you not need to do? What was required that you not do to hold your arms there? Couldn't do this, right? Your arms not going to stay there if you bring your shoulders up like that, right? What? You could not do that. Shoulders need to be down. There's a whole array of things that we need to be able to pay attention to, we need to be able to recognize, we need to understand, and then we need to be able to apply that knowledge so that we're using what we have to the fullest. That is one of the ultimate goals of practice, to use what you have to the fullest. Everything's open and working, and the breath is working, and the energy is working. Everything is there. That is one of the goals of practice. All right. One more time, just this last part, slowly. Palm on the right. Little jump. Sort of. Step up and down. Turn around and step. One more time. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I'll go with that. No. Alright. Body stays upright, legs bent. Be working on that a little bit more. I'll be back tomorrow with Wudang Qigong. Basic sets Friday, advanced sets. More Xingyi next week. Hope you'll join me. Thank you.